Oh, honey, you won't believe what's brewing behind those palace walls. King Charles just pulled a move so icy, so cutting, it could chill the flames of the hottest Windsor scandal. And all of it aimed squarely at the Duchess of Disruption herself, Meghan Markle. It started with a wine war. No, seriously. Meghan Markle was glowing lately, launching her latest pastel pink fantasy, a delicate, dainty rosette labeled American Dream Core meets Pinterest chic. She called it Valley Rose, and let's just say it was wrapped in sunshine, wellness, and a whole lot of PR fluff. But just when she thought she'd cornered the sparkle market, boom, King Charles detonated a royal grenade. The man didn't just clap back. He uncorked the feud of the year. Because what did he do? He dropped his own Duchy original sparkling English rose. Not just dropped it, discounted. Yes, you read that right. A full 15% off, but only if you snag 6 bottles or more. Iconic, subtle shade wrapped in royal robes. Because let's face it, how else are you supposed to tolerate Meghan's sugary wine unless you're several bottles deep? Insiders are calling it petty, we're calling it precision. This wasn't just some wine promo, it was centuries of monarchy fueled vengeance, bubbling up into a limited time offer. See, King Charles isn't just the ruler of England, he's the undisputed king of organic branding. Long before it was cool, he was knee-deep in sustainable farming, eco-friendly produce, and small batch craftsmanship. The man's got grapes, and he's got receipts. And Meghan, let's be real, she slapped her name on 11 overpriced jars of jam, a rosé nobody's tasted, and claimed she was building an empire. But baby, this ain't Suits. You're not Rachel Zane anymore, and this isn't the Hallmark Channel. The critics came swinging, and they didn't miss. We're talking jam experts who publicly said Meghan's spreads shouldn't even qualify as jam. Harsh, yes. Wrong, no. In the world of artisan preserves, her product was called What Happens When Your Recipe Flops. And if you're building your entire brand on dreamy aesthetics and handcrafted perfection, that's not just a little oops, that's a full-blown brand meltdown. While Meghan's still posing with fruit baskets and cryptic Instagram captions like that weekend feeling, Charles is bottling legacy. His wine has decades of discipline and dignity. Meghan's rosé hasn't even hit the market with a price tag, and Charles, he dropped his Like a Mic on sale, just as Meghan hit upload on her launch photos. Coincidence? Please. That timing was surgical. A royal rosé with a buy more, save more message so loud you could hear it echoing through Buckingham's wine cellars. Translation: if you want real quality, skip the California Daydream and stick with the Crown. For Meghan, that's got a sting like lemon in a paper cut. Her brand isn't just struggling, it's being roasted, ridiculed, and straight up steamrolled under the weight of old money reputation. But let's not get it twisted. This little beverage battle is just the tip of the iceberg. Because behind all this, behind the jam shade and the wine war, is something deeper. Power, legacy, control. And King Charles, he's playing the long game, the one with the real prize at the end. See, while Meghan's busy curating thirst traps and filtered empowerment shots with not a single Harry in sight, Charles is quietly maneuvering, strategizing, and baby, one royal pen stroke is all it takes to strip Meghan and Harry of their HRH titles for good. The same pen, might we add, that he fumbled during his coronation meltdown, but hopefully he's upgraded since then because he looks ready to sign some serious papers. Meanwhile, Meg is out here playing Instagram model. Every post is a calculated move, every caption a headline trap. That weekend feeling post, let's not pretend it was about brunch, the lighting, immaculate. The dress, deliberately revealing. The timing, flawless. And the message, oh honey, it screamed. I don't need anyone. No Harry tagged, no matching outfits, no royal PDA. Just Meghan posing like heartbreak was a brand she was selling. And maybe it is, because when Harry jetted off to New York for a major billionaire event, Meghan was MIA. No press photos, no hand-holding, just him, solo, exhausted, and walking into a room full of power players like a guest at his own pity party. Back home, Meghan was sipping that weekend energy, posting like she just booked a Vogue cover. That's not partnership, that's distance. Fans noticed. PR analysts noticed, the tabloids noticed, and Harry, oh, he noticed too, because in that lonely walk through the New York hotel lobby, he didn't just look like a prince without a kingdom. He looked like a husband without a home. And let's be real, this isn't the first time Meghan's done this. Remember her first husband, Trevor Engelson, the man who stuck with her through the Hollywood struggle days, only to be ghosted the moment she secured a regular spot on Suits? No confrontation, just divorce papers in the mail. Are we seeing a pattern here? Solo moves, solo branding, solo photos. Meghan doesn't just exit, she elevates and edits. Her whole vibe is build, burn, rebrand. And now, all signs are pointing toward Harry being the next one left in the rearview mirror. He gave up a country, a crown, and a future for her. But now he's just standing alone in press photos, like some lost royal tourist caught in the wrong time zone. No schedule, no spark, no wife. And Meghan, she's still working the system. The jam scandal, yes, it was brutal, but she still got headlines. The wine war, sure, she's being mocked, but the buzz hasn't stopped. In Hollywood, relevance is power. And Meghan? She's nothing if not relevant. That cryptic solo post wasn't just cute, it was war paint, a statement, a bold, flashing sign that Meghan Markle is the main character. And Harry? He's starting to look like an extra in his own love story. But the real kicker? Charles. While all of this was playing out like a scandal-soaked soap opera, the King of England was quietly planning his own funeral. Yes, girl, you read that right. The man battling cancer, still holding a nation together, has already mapped out the entire ceremonial blueprint for his final farewell. And here's the shocker, it includes Meghan and Harry. We're talking full integration, not just a half-hearted invite, family vigils, processions, even seats for little Archie and Lilibet. Now that is royal restraint. This is the same man who's been trashed in interviews, blindsided by books, and painted as the villain in Meghan and Harry's Netflix drama. And yet, he's still writing them into his final act. Not because he has to, but because legacy matters. Because even when you're betrayed, you don't let your house fall apart. You rebuild gracefully. So while Meghan is out here perfecting the lighting on her solo shots, King Charles is finalizing the guest list to his own royal goodbye, and instead of scratching names, he's adding them. Meghan, Harry, the kids, all included. That's not strategy, darling, that's dignity. That's a man thinking beyond headlines and jam scandals. That's a king building a legacy with grace, not grudge. But don't be fooled. Just because Charles is playing nice on paper doesn't mean he's not watching the circus unfold with clear eyes. The divide is deeper than drama. It's cultural, emotional, even spiritual. Meghan's world is soft-focused rebellion, handwritten notes, fruit spreads, empowerment captions, and Instagram strategy. California curated Charles's world, its weekly cancer treatments, national duties, historic expectations, a country to lead, a monarchy to preserve. Meghan's fighting to sell jars of jam. Charles is writing the final chapter of the British Empire. The contrast? Cosmic. And smack in the middle of this royal tug-of-war is poor Prince Harry, the lost boy of the crown, a man now divided not just by geography, but by identity. In America, he's Meghan's +1. The once dashing Duke now playing backup dancer to a lifestyle brand. In the UK, he's a ghost, not fully royal, not fully gone, just awkwardly slotted into events like a forgotten cousin nobody knows where to seat. Every appearance he makes now feels hollow, the sparkle gone. That roaring confidence he once had at the Invictus Games, at royal engagements, even on his wedding day, replaced by slouched shoulders and a tired smile. The world sees it, the press sees it, and behind every tired wave, it's like you can feel him whispering, was this really worth it? His solo trip to New York? That wasn't just another event, it was a symbol, a cry for relevance. The once proud prince, now reduced to walking through hotel lobbies unnoticed, unaccompanied, and frankly, unneeded. No Meghan, no family, no flash. Just Harry, trying to matter in a world that's moved on. And the one woman he thought he could count on, she was too busy uploading that weekend feeling to even share the stage. Meghan's playing her game, and she's playing it well. Whether it's her jam line, her soft focus rose, or her next curated post, Meghan knows how to command attention. Her Instagram, it's not just aesthetics, it's a war room. Every post is a strategy, every caption a chess move. And that solo shot, that wasn't just cute, that was calculated. It was her Taj Mahal moment. Just like Diana, remember? That haunting photo of Diana sitting alone in front of the Taj Mahal, a symbol of loneliness, but also of power. Meghan's version didn't need a monument. It just needed perfect lighting, a daring pose, and a caption that whispered, "I'm still here." Because in Meghan's world, you don't need approval, you just need attention. Whether it's admiration or outrage, it all counts. Controversy is currency, and Meghan's pockets are far from empty. And say what you want, she's not going anywhere. Critics can mock her jam, laugh at her rose, and drag her fashion all they want. Meghan will survive. She'll thrive. Not because she's the most beloved, but because she's unignorable. You either love her or hate her, but you will talk about her. And that's power. Meanwhile, Harry, he's learning the hardest lesson of them all, that love alone can't anchor you when the tide turns, especially if the person you love is already halfway to the next wave. It's a quiet heartbreak, not a scandal. Not a breakup headline, just a slow, painful unraveling of something once golden. A man who gave up everything, only to realize the one thing he wanted most, belonging, is still out of reach. And that's the saddest part, isn't it? Not that Harry lost the crown, but that he's still chasing a home that keeps moving without him. He's not the prince of anything anymore. Not of the UK, not of Meghan's empire. Just a man caught in the echo of a decision he thought would save him. And now, Meghan's rising, Charles is preparing, and Harry's fading, one scroll at a time.